I am 100% certain now that the rest of the royal family just cannot stand Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Thots. And really, the only people who don't have the shame of speaking in favor of Meghan Markle are either people who are in the media who have to because it's politically correct. She's a half bred or whatever, white, black individual marrying into the royal family. You have to be very careful, otherwise, you could be called racist. I'm not going to be careful. So, the people in the media, and then you got the racist black folk, not even black folk, really, it's racist black women. And I'm not saying all black women, I'm saying racist black women who, if it was a white woman, they'd be all over Meghan, tearing her up. But because she's black, and they're racist, and, she is evidently, giving Prince Harry a hard time, they love it. Stick it to the white man. Stick it to the white man. Stick it to this royal white cracker family. And then you've got the white feminist loner women. Those are the only ones who like Meghan. The rest of the people don't like Meghan. Most women don't like Meghan. And proof of that is I've got like battleship loads of strong, smart, classy ladies who have joined Arana Nation from all over the world, the United States, the UK, Canada, Australia, Africa, Caribbean. Beautiful, tough ladies who have class and who are ashamed at how Meghan acts, how she acted in the past, how she treated her father, how she treated her ex-husband by sending the engagement ring in the mail to him instead of, facing him and saying, look, this isn't working out, darling, I want a divorce. She sent it in the mail like the narcissistic thought she is. And we saw proof of it with the Queen. We learned that the Queen is not going to be attending her great grandchild's, if it is an actual child, the christening. I mean, a grandmother missing her grandson's child's christening for a different engagement. I mean, okay, if you're sick or something, that's one thing. But she's saying she's not going to go for a different engagement. That's really a blow. And now you've got this story. Prince Philip has allegedly warned Harry against marrying an actress. Now, here's the thing, you guys. A lot of royal families all over Europe have married actresses. But I think Prince Philip knew, or at least did his research on Meghan. And I've attacked Prince Philip in the past. I'm not a fan of Prince Philip. I'm not a fan of any of the people in the royal family, to be honest with you. I think they're a bunch of welfare bums. But but the UK has them, and if they want them, they should be able to keep them. I just think they should leave Canada. And I criticized Prince Philip heavily last year when he, with that whole thing with the car accident and everything. But he's a smart guy. He is a man's man. He knows, that how men are supposed to be and how ladies are. And he sees his grandson turning into a little cuck, the Duke of Cucks. I mean, he's being cucked out by his miss thing of a wife. And he warned him, hey boy, don't marry this woman. She's a thought. I'm sure he said that. Prince Philip would use that language. That's the kind of person he is. He once told British people in the UK, don't stay in China too long or you'll be slitty-eyed. I mean, he's racist. I mean, he'd probably go off and say something like, don't you marry a zebra. I'm not saying that. I'm saying that's what Prince Philip would say. I'm just saying that's the kind of language I mean, that's what he would say. Don't marry her. She's a thought. She's a floozy. She's Miss Thing. Don't marry her. This American Hollywood piece of trash D-list actor. I mean, it's not like she's a Aretha Franklin or even Kerry Washington or one of those actresses, any an actress with class, Nancy Reagan, Jane Wyman, an actress with some kind of class. I mean, he chose one of the trashiest actresses in Hollywood with a trashy attitude, and he's now hooked up with her. So let's read this. They may be, allegedly, according to the Yahoo News, happily married, and have just welcomed their first child together. But according to reports, Prince Philip tried to warn Prince Harry off of marrying Meghan Markle, the Duchess of Thots. The 93-year-old is said to have told Harry, "One steps out with an actress. One doesn't marry them." I mean, this is Prince Philip is a thug, man. This guy's a thug. Apparently, Prince Philip was a thug back in the day. I'm just saying, apparently he was a thug back in the day. But that's what according to the Sunday Times Magazine. And I'm telling you, Yahoo News and even Fox News over here, these serious news organizations would not be reporting on this if there wasn't at least some element of truth, or if some serious person in the royal family did not reveal this. They wouldn't do that. They just would not do that. I mean, if it was like the cleaner, or the shoe shine boy, or the royal butt wiper, or, somebody like that were to say something, like, they wouldn't put this in. It had to be someone in an importance. Maybe it was Prince Philip himself. He called up all the news people and said, "I warned my boy. I've been seeing around the nation tear up my grandson, and I warned him. Don't you guys think that I, condone this? I warned them. I give you permission to print it." I'm telling you. He probably told them, and they're now writing incognito so they don't think, it's him who's going to, I'm telling you. Prince Philip advised Harry to be careful in his wooing of Meghan, telling him one steps out with actresses, one doesn't marry them. Outspoken Philip, 98 years old, is said to have made the remark to his grandson as the pair's whirlwind romance got serious. But Harry, 34 years old, proposed and tied the knot with the former Suits actress, 37, in May last year. The Duke of Sussex and the Duke of Edinburgh are known to have a very strong relationship. Last week, Harry and Meghan's Instagram account wished Grandpa a happy birthday. They are trying to earn brownie points. Get out of here with your happy birthday. I ain't interested in no happy birthday from you, you thought. I'd rather drop dead of a heart attack. I'd rather my catheter stop working. I'd rather my pacemaker stop working than for have you wishing me a happy birthday with your fake plasticky self and that fake plastic doll of yours. I'm just kidding about that part. Philip was also featured in one of the couple's first snaps of baby Archie alongside the Queen and Meghan's mother, Doria Raglan. Well, you know something? Prince Philip is actually somebody who many people back in the olden days didn't like in the royal family. The Queen Mother didn't like Prince Philip. Queen Mary didn't like Prince Philip. Not a lot of people liked him. So, for him to, I don't know, But, I would say he has more class than Meghan. And I'm going to tell you something else. I've heard a lot of people going on about Camilla, the Duchess of Cornwall. And my thing about that is that, I'm tired of that. I think y'all should leave Camilla alone. In fact, I would say even Camilla has more class than Meghan Markle. Camilla has more class than Meghan. I mean, you ain't seen Camilla come out with no skimpy outfit and no, thotty behavior. Camilla is decent. Camilla is a lady. I mean, yeah, she had an affair with Prince Charles. Let me tell you about that. Prince Charles always loved Camilla. Always. He would have married her if he had the chance. The Queen and the Duke of Edinburgh did not want Prince Charles marrying Camilla. He didn't, because they said that her face is not a face that could be put on a postcard. She is not queen material. So he had to, and she probably wasn't a virgin either. So they had to find a virgin, Protestant, blah, blah, blah. That's stupidness that they've probably gotten rid of now. Even though I actually shouldn't say it's stupidness. When they were marrying when royals were marrying other royals, virgins, Protestants, that's when the royals were. You didn't have any of this garbage that you had now. So maybe they should go back to marrying their cousins and inbreeding. You know what I mean? They should be doing that. Maybe they should go back to that. They should go back to that. But Camilla has more class. And Charles loved Camilla. But he had to choose Diana because that was the suitable option at the time. It didn't work out. So that's a lesson. Parents, don't get in the way of your children's relationships. Never get in the way. It will never work out. You're just spiting your own children and the people they marry. So that's what's happening with that's what happened. But but Camilla has more class than Meghan. 100%. I think even Wallace Simpson had more class than Meghan. For those who don't know who Wallace Simpson is, she's the one who married Edward VIII when he abdicated the throne for her, even though that's what they say. I think he abdicated the throne because the people in the British government suspected him of being a Nazi sympathizer, but what do I know? This is the Nation.